According to economists in Venezuela, coming out of the recession, Venezuela has the most equality when it comes to the development of income in the country. The wealth that's come up as a result of recovering from the recession has been the most equal in the entire region. Now, this should come as a surprise to nobody. The Bolivarian participatory democracy is predicated on equality for all people in the country. And they have not just said it, now they have proven it. According to the Venezuelan central bank, the decrease in the Venezuelan GDP was just 0.4% this year than it was last year at the same time. Overall demand grew by 4.1% and overall supply grew by 1.5%. The private sector that grew this year was communications at 9.1%. Also, government services like healthcare, education, and government services also grew this year at 3.2%. The food sector, such as bread, oil, and dairy products, grew by 15.6% this year. This small victory over the US-led capitalist global economic recession has been partially due to the government system of foreign currency transactions. It was created earlier this year to control inflation in the foreign currency bond market. They also make important essentials easier to obtain by making a special exchange rate of 2.6 bolivars to the dollar instead of the usual 4.3% bolivars for non-essential items. What pleases me the most about this and proves us right is that the International Monetary Fund that these and other measures by the Venezuelan government would not work. They said that these measures would only allow the economy to grow at most 1.4% in the next 5 years. It has already grown 5.2% in the second quarter of this year alone. They were absolutely wrong. The Bolivarian socialist path was absolutely right. At the end of this year, Venezuela's accumulated inflation will be about 26%. Before his first election in 1998, the accumulated inflation rate was 60 to 100%. According to the National Statistics Institute, Venezuela had no increase of poverty during the recession. It has remained at 26% and an extreme poverty rate of 7%. Back in 1996, before his election, the poverty rate was 70% and the extreme poverty rate was 39.5%. Hugo Chavez has done more than anybody I can remember in the history of Latin America to reduce poverty so much. This is the result of revolution. This is the victory of socialism. The world's cheerleader of capitalism, the global superpower, America, has been devastated by the recession. Venezuela is living proof that the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank is full of garbage when they demand austerity measures, when they demand to recover from a crisis caused by the rich, is to make the poor suffer. They are proven wrong. It is not necessary. They lied. In the truest sense, socialism for the win.